I'm going to review the Boss Mailbox Post. This is a 10 and 14 gauge steel post, which is actually pretty versatile for application. It's hollow on the inside, but it's also sturdy enough that if you mount this, you can guarantee you there's not going to be any wiggle. And the reason why it's hollow is because if you have an existing wood post, you can actually sleeve it. You can cut off whatever's on top and you can slide this down over the top, and there's holes in the side where you can fasten this to the wood. Not my preferred installation. I think if there is wood, that wood is probably going to rot over time, and so my preference would be go all metal. But some people really like the look of wood, and they want to stick with that wood post. But for me personally, I would remove the wood and mount this straight into the ground. Mailbox does sell attachments for this to extend this post. And I should go into, this is a 43-inch post from Mailbox, and they also make a 27-inch post. So let's kind of go into that really quick and why the posts are different lengths. And the reason for that is because if your mounting is your mounting surface. So if you got to remember the USPS guidelines for mounting a mailbox are 41 to 45 inches from the road surface to point of mail entry. So for example, if you're mounting on top of a curb or sidewalk, you're going to lose that 6 to 8 inches that you get from the sidewalk height, and you need to accommodate that for your posts. Now you're probably wondering, well, you can't mount this to the sidewalk, and you're totally right. So Mailbox does sell attachments for these posts, a number of them actually. They sell a surface mount attachment, so it's a plate that bolts to the bottom, which you then fasten to the sidewalk. And so if you were mounting on a sidewalk, you could use this post. They also sell post extenders, so if you want to do a deeper burial of this post to ensure it's going to be sturdy, you can lengthen the post and ensure that you're digging to a depth where you're comfortable with, and you can add more concrete to secure it for a long time. They also sell attachments to add rebar to it. Me personally, when I install this post, I'm going to be welding rebar to the side of this, probably perpendicular. And what that's going to do is going to add some rigidity to the post as it sets in the concrete rather than just setting on all four sides. And that's just preference. I just want the post, if I'm installing it for a customer, to last for a very long time. That's one way I can ensure that. On the top of the post, they have 4 bolts, and this is pretty convenient. These are 3 3/8 apart, and these are compatible with Mailbox mailboxes. So you can just bolt, once the post is set, you can bolt the mailbox directly to it. And I will say though that they are 3 3/8. So if you are installing a different brand of mailbox on top of this, just check to make sure that those holes will match up. Now, in addition to the accessories that they offer with this, like I said, the newspaper holder, and I don't know if I said that already or not, but they do offer a newspaper holder. They also offer a spreader that goes on top of this box. It's a high gauge steel spreader, so once this post is set in the ground, this spreader will bolt directly to this, and then you can mount boxes on top of that. And I actually have one right here. I'm doing a 2-box installation for a customer, so they requested 2 locking boxes, so I've got a spreader for the top. Now this is thick, sturdy steel here. I don't know the weight of it, but you're definitely torsionally stiff. There's no way you're going to bend this. So this would bolt to the top of the post. And then again, here's the same holes, 3 3/8, where the Mailbox locking mailbox will bolt right to the top. Now, just because you use this post does not mean you need to use a Mailbox. You can go with a different box too, but it just makes it very convenient that if you didn't want to do a 2-box, a 3-box, or a 4-box, because they do sell spreaders in those widths, you could buy this post, this spreader, and the Mailbox Mail Manager Pro, or Latitude. All their boxes will fit this configuration, and you can guarantee the construction will be very sturdy. I've just been super impressed with their products. So that is the Mailbox Mail Manager Post, and if you decide to get one or want to learn more, I'll put the information and the details below. So thanks for watching.